Welcome to the news. The news headline. Nnamdi Kanu'S lawyer, Ifeanyi Ejiofor, could be convicted soon for fraud. Report reveals. The news details. Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor, the lead counsel to the embattled leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, could be convicted soon for fraud and other offences. This was revealed by Harvard-trained lawyer and founder of Due Process Advocates, DPA, Barrister Emeka Ugwuonyi. In a report titled, "What the biggest problem Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB members have had was the lawyer they used," Ugwuonyi disclosed that Barrister Ejiofor has been implicated in a serious case of fraud, forgery, criminal breach of trust, and that EFCC started to investigate the case in 2015. According to the human rights attorney, the anti-graft agency has conducted a meticulous investigation and established what it described as watertight case against Ejiofor. The charges against Ifeanyi Ejiofor, he said, were filed in 2016 at the FCT High Court, Wuse, Abuja. He, however, said that the original judge retired and the case started de novo and was reassigned in 2020. Ugwuonyi said, "The case of this decade is going to be FRN versus Ifeanyi Ejiofor and 2 ORS, charge number CR 950-2020, court number 3, FCT High Court, Maitama, before Honorable Justice Anini. The case is coming up on 30th of March 2022 for continuation of hearing. In that case, the lead counsel of IPOB, Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor, has been standing trial for fraud and other offences. Why do I think that I should be addressing all Igbos on this matter? In 2017, I agreed to represent Nnamdi Kanu in a limited capacity. One of the problems I had was that I could not work with Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor. I quietly narrowed my involvement in that case and eventually withdrew completely, but I did not say anything immediately. When Nnamdi Kanu's case came up again in 2021, I warned that Barrister Ejiofor was the greatest obstacle for Nnamdi Kanu. Many people did not understand this. In fact, many attacked me. Even the leaders of Inter-Society, a group I had taken seriously before now, came out to attack me for objecting to Ifeanyi Ejiofor. Well, let me now reveal the shocking truth. Since 2015, Barrister Ejiofor has been implicated in a serious case of fraud, forgery, criminal breach of trust. The EFCC began to investigate the case in 2015. The EFCC did a very thorough investigation and built up a watertight case against Ejiofor. Charges were filed in 2016 at the FCT High Court, Wuse, Abuja. The original judge retired and the case de novo and was reassigned in 2020. Hence, the new case number that shows 2020. The evidence is damning, and without intending to preempt the outcome, there is 90% chance that Ejiofor will be convicted. With this case and the evidence the state has, Barrister Ejiofor has all along been a tool in the hand of the Nigerian government, He has been at the mercy of the government. He would do anything to stay out of problem, and he has been doing his best to please the government, but his clients were not aware. Normally, when a lawyer is facing a serious criminal trial and he knows there is strong evidence against him, he must inform his clients and give them the opportunity to evaluate whether they would use him despite his pending criminal trial. But Ejiofor did not explain his legal jeopardy to Nnamdi Kanu. He did not let him know that he was at the mercy of the government, and the government also kept quiet about it because they like to use Ejiofor as a tool. Now that Nnamdi Kanu and his family have been able to sidetrack Ejiofor, the government knows that Ejiofor has no further value in helping them deal with Nnamdi Kanu. Hence, the case is going forward with trial. Ejiofor was in court. Hence, the case is going forward with trial. Ejiofor was in court for his trial on Thursday, 3rd February. Trial will continue on 30th March 2022. Ejiofor has been desperately asking for a plea bargain. He wants to plead guilty to a lesser offense that will avoid long jail time for him. Now, do you understand the implication? That all along, the lawyer Nnamdi Kanu has used was one that was at the mercy of the government of Nigeria. Despite all the statements Ejiofor was making in the press, the fact was that he was at the mercy of the government and could be working for them. You don't have to be a lawyer to know that Barrister Ejiofor was not to have remade Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer when he was begging the Nigerian government for a plea bargain. Poor Nnamdi Kanu and poor IPOB. They never understood what they faced, and what does this say about the Biafran project and the Igbos generally? These people were all along being controlled through their own lawyer. Well, I understand that many of you will not believe me. You don't have to. I gave you a case and a charge number, the courtroom, the judge, the court date. Why not ask out yourself? Go there tomorrow and ask the registrar to show you the file. I have the 200-page charging package. You can get a copy for yourself. Ejiofor, who is the lead counsel to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, will soon be convicted for fraud, and it has been seen that he is being used by the Nigerian government against Nnamdi Kanu, and his trial will come up March 30th, 2022. What's your take on this? Since he has been the lawyer of Nnamdi Kanu, will Nnamdi Kanu be free from the prison? And these charges that were filed against the IPOB lead counsel, is it true or not? What's your take on that? Please kindly share your thoughts. Thank you.